there's been so many matches like this during the season when we play so well and at the end we just make one big mistake, because you can make little mistakes during the game. It's not a problem when you don't control the ball well or you misplace a pass. That's okay. But when you make a big mistake like the one we did today, a good team like this, they take advantage, they punish you, and that's how they got the goal. Because to be honest, other than that, they didn't create that much danger, throughout the match. It's disappointing because I also felt like we created chances and we weren't able to score the goal. So it's a tough one, man. I tell you, it's a tough one.
Yeah, and again, as we know, if you don't score, you don't win games for sure. And so the team just didn't find the goals in them. When you look back on the starting 11 you picked, and think that maybe you might have made a mistake of not starting Tosuche, or you still stick by the team you picked?
No, I mean, Justus has scored 5 goals out of in 27 matches now that he's played. Or 26 matches because he was banned for one, and 2 have been penalties. So it's not like he's had a great scoring record this year. So we just had to find a different solution. And I appreciate all the hard work he's done, because not only on the pitch but in camp he's such a hard leader, and he's also a soldier man, and he really he's good for our boys. He's very good to have around. But I just felt like today we needed to go with a different option to see if we could create a little bit more danger, and I don't regret my decision. It's okay.
It's a difficult one to take for sure, but the team needs to pick itself up and still try for the remainder of the season, the games that are left, to pick the points that can keep the team afloat. How do you pick the team up? What has to, if always ask this question, what has to change?
Oh, we just have to keep going, We have to make sure that in the training we don't relax and we push them to the maximum intensity every day, and we don't let them drop the focus, because at the end of the day, I think these boys, obviously they're young, but they have the correct mentality, so they know that, we'll have tomorrow off, and they know that, we're actually training tomorrow morning. So, we even train tomorrow, we'll have Monday off, and then we'll go again, I'm not worried about that.
All right, Coach, all the best subsequent games. Good luck. Coach Ogum, I just checked the statistics, and Kotoko, after 7 attempts here, finally they win. It's who else did it? The man who already knows this place brought them here. You to get them the victory. How do you feel?
Best feeling. I'm happy with one. And again, if you look at the defeat, it's gradually sending the team that made me who I am in Ghana and in coaching down the relegation zone. So the feeling is mixed. I'm happy because we are coming from the backdrop of 2 losses, RTU and Legon Cities. But then if you look at them too, they are also in the relegation zone. So playing in such matches, sometimes the feeling is not that complete, because the person who made you to become who you are helping to sink him down. And normally it's not the best, but as a professional and people who know me very well, I always behave in a professional manner, making sure that when it's business, we'll get a job done. After that, we can go into a personal relationship.
Absolutely. So before the game, we did touch on the fact that the previous 2 games, the 2 games that you've lost previously, you're proud to this one, were down to players not necessarily playing the way you wanted them to play. They were too individualistic. Some players committing personal errors. What was the performance like for you today from your team? Was that an improvement of what you've seen in the last 2 games?
Exactly. If you look at the RTU game and the Legon Cities game, this looks more better. This looks more compact, more teamwork, more disciplined, more determined, more hungry team to win comparative to the RTU and the Cities game. I think they look very disciplined on the touchline. They played with my voice, tactically. What we did throughout the week, and especially what we did yesterday with respect to how Wafa was going to play. Let's allow them to play the ball, make sure that when we get the ball, we transition quickly. And if you look at the game itself, we created more chances than Wafa, which is unusual when we play at Sugakope. But then we allow them to possess the ball, and then anytime we got the ball, we try as much as possible to transition quickly. And it was one of those transitions that Abel gave that penetrating pass. Because they were all shutting the lines, coming deep on us. We got the ball, 1 to receive, 2 to pass. and you broke the defensive line, you got it. So tactically, they were disciplined.
Almost every time we have the discussion with you, it's insightful because you take us through the game properly. And I'm sure a lot of people do appreciate it, myself as well. There's one thing about the team that I realized today is that the team was a lot more patient than I think they've been in the last 6 games or so. Even though the goal had not come, the team still looked patient. It's something that the team has been working on, or the playing body just happened to pick it out today.
Yeah, it's something we've been working on, but then it has not actually shown itself. You know, the heat, the league is getting to the last stretch, the home stretch, and normally players become fatigued, players become nervous, and all that. But and again, too, if you look at the injury situations in our team, sometimes they try to hurry up in their decision. But then I told them we are playing on AstroTurf, where the speed of the ball is faster than when you are playing. It's very fast. So if we are not patient, especially without the ball, to keep an eye on them, so that we close up on them and close the spaces, then we'll be in deep shit. And that was exactly what they did. So if you look at us today, when we're defending, we look very patient. We're always looking at the ball, not the opponent. That was exactly what they did. And when we're in attack too, we look very composed. And I think if we can do this for the rest of the 7 games, I think we'll see an improved team like when we started the league, the way we were playing.
Coach, congratulations. You're back to winning ways.
Thank you, but very emotional.
I can understand.
It worked all the team, the technical team, teammate is work all the team.
How many goals have you targeted? What's the mark for you? How many goals you want to score for the next season?
It's my second objective. First objective and win the game of Kotoko. More goals come and score. Take it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.